boundaries, like, because I'm not doing it to hurt anybody's feelings. I don't need to tiptoe around about it. Like, and that was a conversation I had with my family. My brother's struggling with alcohol. Brother, if you're not winning, we're not winning. We need to do this together. We need to come together as a family. When before it was always like, it's your thing, it's your problem. I don't want to overstep boundaries. But there's no boundaries there. I created them. We created them by, getting mad at him because he would, he'd drink and push him away.
Awesome. Beautiful. That's extraordinary. Great work. Amelia!
Yeah, this is a breakthrough right here, even standing up here. So what I realized, and I can relate to Lindsay, what came out of like the advanced course that I realized that went to the forum and it was just very like me, focus on me, apologize to everybody, but it's just me. And then after the advanced course, I realized that it's not about me. It's about everybody else in my life. And what I realized is that I've been taking a back seat a lot in my family. I haven't been involved, and I've let certain things happen.
30 seconds.
Yeah, and one of the breakthroughs that I had is that I had my brother-in-law is going to sign up to do the forum. We've been having some issues with him fathering my nephew and like all this stuff, and my sister and him they haven't said that they're going to get a divorce, but it's just they fight a lot. So he's going to do it, my sister's going to do it, we're going to ship out my mom to Brazil, and she's going to do it too, and then my other sister's going to do it, so it's just going to be a ripple effect, and it's definitely going to make an improvement in my life, because you got to change your environment. You can't just yourself is not the only change. You got to change your environment as well. So.
Awesome. Great. Ryan.
So what I got out of the advanced course is that in order for me to win, everybody around me has to win. I'm so hung up on me being successful and doing things, and it's always about me, and I'm not getting anywhere. And so I realized that bringing my family to that, to being part of my life, and to bringing them and making them win, we're all going to create something new. And I think the whole thing about the act was also very impactful for me. Yeah, I can.
How did the act impact you?
No, just discovering, like the way you react to certain things. It's, I'm nervous now, so I can't.
Well, okay, so go look out there with them. Take your time and look out there and just be with them. Not the floor. What's the fear?
I can't think.
What's the body sensation?
Sweating.
Sweating.
Yeah, no, that last exercise was for your face, people. That was incredible. So they do an exercise.
It's called the being with exercise. Have you heard of it?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to do it, the two of you?
Yeah.
Great, come on up.
Who? Me and
Jerry and Caroline.
Hi guys. Hello.
We got two
I've
staff
met all
members
of
in the room.
you, but my name is Jared.
Hey, Jared.
I'm on staff. I'm accountable for the advanced course on the Self-Expression and Leadership Program. I also lead the Self-Expression and Leadership Program. So I know I have a couple of you in my course currently. I know a couple of you from your advanced course this weekend. I'm also the Assistant Center Manager. So it's just great to get to meet some of you that I haven't met before. And what were you doing?
The being with exercise.
Give them a little taste.
A little taste of it.
Great. So the be with exercise, right? So the be with exercise is your opportunity to actually disappear everything between you and other people. And just get the opportunity to actually be with another person. You want a time? Get a time.
Yeah, you guys, oh yeah. Okay, who's got a watch? Okay, cool.
All right, want to give us 3 minutes?
No, 1 minute.
1 minute?
Yeah.
We're going to be with quick.
This is what they do in the advanced course. You guys need to get a little closer. It's like 6 inches. stand up, turn to your partner, you've been sharing with all night. You guys want to get 6 inches apart, 6 to 8 inches. I'm not kidding, get your toes close. And you're going to look at your partner, their eyes, and you're going to be with them. I'm going to give you 2 minutes.
You just want to notice the stuff that comes up and just be with it. Your chance to be with who you are when you're being with people.
You ready? Start. Time.
Great, right? Just the opportunity to be with each other. So in the advanced course, yeah.
Wow.
Is that funny how it all just disappears between you? So in the advanced course, you leave profoundly related to the human being, yourself and others. And it's inside of that that you really get the opportunity to begin to go out and really create and offer life and invent who you are. So I just want to extend a personal invitation. If you haven't completed the advanced course, join us tomorrow night. Come and be with the program as it completes. I know there's a number of you in here in the program as well, who I'm sure would love to have your groups there. And just come and see it. You know, come and be a part of it. Okay? So that's my personal invitation to you. Okay? And then
I have another personal
Yeah.
invitation.
thank you.
Thank you, guys. You know, you guys did that for 2 minutes. That exercise is much longer than the advanced course, and there's way more that you get out of it. It's like the landmark form on steroids. You gotta do the forum before you do the advanced course, so I'm not dissing the forum at all. Both are extraordinary. And there's an opportunity for those of you who haven't registered into the advanced course to register tonight. We're gonna take the next couple of minutes to do that, right? So the promise is that you're gonna be experiencing yourself as being able to, to take bold, effective action. Do you guys see people at the front of the session who came up and just shared themselves? You guys just took the advanced course, you just came up and there was nothing there, right? You're gonna see what's limits you. And you're going to get introduced to a new distinction called the ACT. And I would say it's like this, Jerry, correct me if I'm a little off. But the ACT is a combination of your winning formulas and your rackets. It's who you be in the world, right? You're also going to experience what your trump card is, how you get people to back off. We're going to see that, right? It's really something. And the next advanced course dates are December 7th, 8th, 9th, and 11th in Fort Lauderdale, and January 4th, 5th, and 6th, 8th in Orlando, if you want to do it in Orlando. And then also Fort Lauderdale is February 15th, 16th, 17th, and 19th. So again, December 7th and February 15th here in Fort Lauderdale. The standard tuition is $965. And if you're a reviewer, it's $350. Now, if you're registering during your first seminar, a lot of you, this is your first seminar. This is your first seminar for who? Yeah, your first seminar, yeah. There is a discount. It's $885. And the minimum deposit to register is $200. You can spend the rest of your months paying that off, right? I highly recommend. We're really a stand for you to complete your curriculum for living. So you're finishing this off. For those of you who haven't done it, you register for it, and then those of you who are not even doing the SELP, Self Expression Leadership Program, yeah, that's the curriculum for living. Woohoo! So I personally invite you to register to work it out and put $200 down. It's not, I mean, how much do you guys who took the advanced course, how much is the course worth in your opinion? Like how much? Just
priceless. Yeah, I mean,
priceless? Okay.
it's not about money.
Right, okay, awesome. So I'm gonna give you guys a few minutes, for those of you who haven't registered, you're gonna go to the table back there and fill out this card. It says Fort Lauderdale, the advanced course for December 7th, or the advanced course for February 15th. And you're gonna fill out your information, and then Jared back here in the orange shirt, which we just saw, is going to complete your registration. So we're gonna take about 5 minutes to do that. I know it's gonna be at 10 o'clock, so come back to your seats at 10 o'clock, okay? Let's go ahead and do that. For those of you who are not registering, you've already done the advanced course, you share with your partner what you're discovering tonight, either the view of the exercise we just did, or what you're getting out of tonight's conversations.
Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Okay, you guys ready? Please acknowledge your partner. Okay. Your assignment. We're gonna go real fast. We're gonna get you out of here. Your first assignment. Your first assignment is to bring in insignificance and empty meaningless to the fear of failure by distinguishing the absurdity of it. And have fun with this, you guys, this week. Share with your groups. Get on your WhatsApp chats, call each other. We got 2 weeks left. Practice sharing with your groups. This is a safe place for you to share, okay? Assignment 2. Your second assignment is to start noticing all your becauses and the grip that they have on your life. And in the face of your becauses, you're going to take action. Now, also, this is session 8, so we've covered a lot of distinctions. We've done the internal dialogue. Being related to is your word. We've done rackets, your winning formulas, empty and meaningless. The 4 pillars, declaration, choice. And this is an opportunity for you to bring all the distinctions into your life. You now have a tool bag full of things, right? At your disposal. So do that, okay? And I'm personally inviting you to come tomorrow night. Tuesday night evening session. Greg Ryder's actually personally asked me to invite you. So be here, like really. If you work it out, be here. It starts at 7 o'clock right here in this room. And our next session is October 22nd. That's next Monday. So be on your group calls. You've got 2 more weeks of being in action. Go out there and come back and ready to share what opened up to you this week, okay? Yes. I'm now going to go complete the session. Go ahead.
Can I make an announcement before we let go?
For what?
Well, I created a possibility this week and I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead, real quick. 30 seconds, okay?
Oh, watch how quick this is.
10 seconds.
All right, everybody knows about Hurricane Michael, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna drive my trailer up next Tuesday after next Monday night session. It's a 5x10 trailer and I wanna fill it. So next Monday when you come, whether it's cash, whether it's t-shirts, toothpaste, hairbrush, I'm bringing it to Mexico Beach, which is a small town. It's the one that got really hit.
Yeah.
My family's been going there for 30 years. 75% of the city is gone. Gone. So, Panhandle.
Panama City.
Yeah, Panama City area. So it's a very small town, but it's what got hit the worst, and it's gone. So, I have an emotional connection, but it's really about community. If I lost everything, I would love if somebody just handed me a toothbrush or a clean pair of underwear.
just let you guys know something. I so am allowing you to say this, and if you bring something for her stuff, it needs to be given to her out in the parking lot, okay? It's policy for us to empower people what's important to them, but it's not, it's a conflict of interest if I had everybody coming up for their cause, okay? Is there any completion around that? Anybody incomplete with that?
So you'll have your trailer in the parking lot next Monday.
I'll mention it,
Okay, so if you want to bring something, do it in the parking lot,
Go ahead.
okay? Great, thank you, love you guys, have a good week. Yes. Group leaders, we're meeting at 10:10, okay? Group leaders, 10:10 to 10:20.
How's everything? That's your iPad. I was like,
To that intensity.
let me get you real quick. Nice. Well, there. I came across it. I was driving, I was like, it's up this way. Not up here, but like, it's I would say right off 595 or somewhere around there. Yeah, but I won't walk a little faster. Is it just beside it? Okay, I got it. This is what I thought.
All right.
Hey, guys.
Group leaders!
Guys.
Not all of us.
Send us your list.
Oh my God. Okay, so Bob was sick, really, really sick. And I'm not sure why, I have to get with him why he doesn't have a representative, right? Or
I'm the nurses.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, Tiffany, all right, real good.
So, yeah, all right, awesome work. Okay, this is, so there is, I haven't read that, anyway. Oh yeah, Laura was supposed to come and she got something with some traffic. I need to get that. Yeah, I'll get it. This group's getting pretty small. So what did you guys get out of tonight? Yes. So glad to hear cheer. Absolutely. You. Okay, go first. Irma's replacing Z tonight, so we can welcome her. Anything, yeah.
So, I've been scared for like the last 10 years of going to law school. And it's something as simple as just taking an LSAT, whether you do good or you do bad, sign up. And I've always find excuses, every year it's something different. Now the excuses I feel too old. And so I've actually like gone out and, schools, study for the LSAT. So that's always better. My fear is the fear that I'm not gonna, the fear of failure, the fear of disappointment, the fear of, and I don't even, who knows? So, something as simple as a test.
Okay. And when are you, what possibility are you winning?
Possibility for tomorrow taking the test, because I'm actually like studying for it and everything.
When is it?
The end of January.
God, amazing.
And I've actually gone out to like the University of Miami Law School, to check it out, and stuff like that. And I've actually looked at dates to sign up for law school, and like, law is what I want to pursue. I've done it for so long, and it's something that I really want to do. And when I see the way that my attorneys, the way they work, I'm like, they're doing it as a job. They're not doing it because they care. And I actually do care. So that's what like kind of hurts me the most. That people just do it as a job.
Now, you can create whatever you want. What would you like to create?
I would like to, I want to help people. So,
Do you know what kind of law you want?
I'm still working.
Okay. But you want to make a difference. That's beautiful. Awesome. Great.
So my fear of failure tonight, what I got present to is having tough conversations with like guys or my boss. So projecting and thinking that something bad's gonna happen, like, it won't work out in my job or in relationships or whatever.
What's the actual fear? I know that's not going to work out, but what
The fear of failing or being rejected.
do you tell
Not
yourself?
good enough to do my task. Yeah. And, so tonight, I actually laughed at myself because it's very private, but like, I don't really care if I get fired because I know what I want to do when I grow up now. And I'm kind of in this job just to see it through and so it becomes just career. So I'll do the best that I can. I get really bad conversations with my boss and just try to turn that meeting and do what I can and then move on. Well, so tonight, I felt like, whatever, fun. So I had a bad conversation, or she fires me.
You're taking the significance out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Yeah. Never been fired before.
integrity and withdraw,
Yeah.
have a conversation. Cause a matter if you're separation.
Yes.
You guys she has not opened her mouth very much this whole seminar. She sent me a little assessment, and I went and looked on her website and like, this is not the match for the person that's in the seminar. She's so quiet. Like, she has a lot to say. You have a big heart.
I thought about that. I don't remember exactly if it was here. It probably was here. Something happened. No, it was on one of my other calls, but it's kind of the same as video calls. And I was like, those people have no idea who fun is. And you all may tell me who's that girl? Senior. And so I don't know. I just started to kind of realize that's a thing, and I'm not exactly sure what it is. But I think that it has something to do with like getting to know the environment of like I'm fine being a quiet person in an environment, and I'm also fine being a leader. Like which one do you need to do? And if like there's not a clear job, like I need to just come do this, and I'm just. But it's like two totally different vibes of